Hey, hello everyone. I am Rajat, and in this video, I will gonna explain the problems of today's Codeforces contest. That is Codeforces Round 963 for Div 2. Okay, so let's move on with the problem A, question marks. Okay. Okay, so let's read out the problem statement first. Team is doing a test consisting of four n questions. Okay, so then each question has four options A, B, C, D. For each option, there are exactly n correct answers corresponding to that option. Meaning there are n questions with the answer A, n questions with the answer B, n questions with the answer C, and n questions with the answer D. Okay, so for each question, Tim wrote his answer on the answer sheet. If he could not figure out the answer, he would leave a question mark. Okay, for that question, you are given his answer sheet for of foreign characters. What is the maximum number of correct answers Tim can get? Okay, so what basically we have to output is maximum number of correct answers that Tim can get. Okay, so explain let's understand the problem in easier way. Okay, so problem A, question marks. Question marks. Okay, so let's start. So what question is saying is basically you are given with 4 n questions. Okay, so for each question there are four options available. For each question there are four options available: A, B, C, and D. Okay, and it is given that if there are 4 n questions, okay, if there are 4 n questions, then there are n questions for which the answer is A, n questions for which answer is B, n questions for which answer is C, and n questions for which answer is D. I hope you understand or you get the point what I am trying to explain the problem. Okay, so let's move to the approach of this problem. Okay, so approach चलो ठीक है. Okay, so what basically is you are given with 4 n input. Okay, so let's take out the test case. uh, A, B, C, D. So in the first test case, 1 A, B, C, D, you are given with four answers A, B, C, D, and the and as you know, A, B, C, D, the answers that can be corrected for A, there is always a one answer exist. Okay, so one for B, one for C, one for D. There are uh, four questions for which answer is A, one question for which answer is A, one question for which answer is B, one question for which answer is C, one question for which answer is D. And Tim write A option for Tim write A for question 1, Tim write B for question 2, Tim write C for question 3, Tim write D answer for question 4. Okay, so what do you think, what can be maximum points, or you can say marks, that Tim can get? Because as we know as we know that it writes A, and it will be marked, or you can get point if you have sufficient A's. Okay, so yes, so it will get a point 1, B, then it will get a point, for C it will get point, it will get point. Okay, so what is basically answer 4? If that is answer. Okay, so Tim will get 4 points, or you can say 4 marks. Okay, and then for second test case 2, there are A, 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 and as you know, in this test case there are 8 questions for which Tim give answer. Okay, so and Tim write for all every question answer is A. test the answer sheet of Tim. Okay, so what is given in the problem is A B C D. For every option there are totally n answers available. Okay, so 2 2 2 2. Okay, so if I will mark, then if I will mark this correct, then this will decrease to 1. If I will mark this also correct, then this will become 0. Then there are no options available to mark them because they are because the option A is 0. Okay, so this means basically there are no answers for A. Okay, so what is the answer in this case? 2. That's the basically problem. So what you can do for solving this is basically you can use a map for every A B C D, A B C D, and you can store its frequency. And I mean to say this, you can make a frequency map for ABCD, and you can take minimum from the given number, that is 3, okay, that is 2 in this case, that is 1 in this case. Okay, so let's move to the solution of this problem. mm, okay. mm, no, this is, yes, this was the solution. Okay, so firstly I take input, then I take a string as input, then I basically made a frequency array, or you can say vector. You can also use map. Okay, then I declare answer variable, and I take minimum from v at I comma n, and I simply spit out the answer. Okay, that's the solution. Okay, let's understand problem B in the next video. Okay, bye bye.